very, very essential in your singing. What does it mean to hear yourself in and out? It means that what you actually want to project out, you first need to be able to hear that thing inside of you. You need to first be able to, figure out that particular thing you want to hear inside of you. It's very, very important. If you are not able to hear it inside of you, there's no how you can project it outside. Yes, and Olufunmi here, we just give us a sound that she can perceive inside of her, a particular sound that she can perceive inside of her. So, let me hear you. So that's a sound coming out from within her. This has nothing to do with whatever we are playing outside, but this time around, she just projected that sound from within her. So let me even ask, how were you able to do that?
I imagined the sound and I projected it.
Okay, you imagine the sound, then you now projected it. So everything first sound starts with, no matter how poor that sound is, no matter how good that sound will be, it will have to do with how we conceive it. So within us, we need to conceive good sound for us to be able to project good sound. That's first and foremost. Then that's hearing in, out. Now we now want to treat, out in now. What she has been able to do is just to come out with whatever she's hearing inside. But this time around now, I want us to also consider the second one, which is out in. So I will give her a particular sound and she will reproduce it for me. So now, this time around now, the sound is out in. So she's listening from outside then to inside. So those are the first thing that we need to, your ability to be able to hear within whatever you want to project out. You first need to hear that stuff within you before you bring it out. Then also ability to be able to also hear whatever you are hearing outside and also take it inside. We need to first establish that pattern of hearing, and it's very, very essential to our development as singer. So it's very, very important. So I move to the next one. Now the next one is hearing different musical tones. Musical tone simply means musical sound with definite pitch. So hearing different musical tones. Now, every tone has its own pitch. And when we are saying hearing different musical tones, you need to hear them exactly the way it's sounding. It's a capacity that every singer needs to develop in order for you to call yourself a singer. So now let's just play around some sound now in order for us to work on that. That's sound, that's tones. Now I just play that particular, each of those sound, they have their definite pitch. So now I don't know whether as you are listening also, whether you are trying some of all these things in order for you to see if you can. Maybe we should do it one more time. Olu, let's go. to tech. In the world of technology now, we have what we call keyboard app that we can download from Apple stores and other stores or iOS stores, and whereby you can just simply have your keyboard here, whereby you can just use, your headphone. You can put one ear on and then remove the second ear in order for you to hear yourself, whether what you are playing or what you are singing at actually rhyming with what you are put in your ear. So it is easier for you to just do that. You pull that in and then you strike different sound on those keyboard and try to project it out from your mouth. You need to start slowly. Yes, start very slow. When you start slowly, then from there you can move and then move faster, because the faster you can perceive the sound, the better. So that, because music move in quick succession, so it moves very, very at very, very fast pace. So it's hearing capacity that uh, every singer needs to develop. So that's a second, hearing capacity that we need to develop. That's another dimension of listening to music and also reproducing the sound. Now, I move straight to the third one. You can drop your comments on the comment section as we move on. If you are hearing us very well, if you are having any challenges hearing us, whatever the state is, you can always let us know in the comment section. Thank you very much. All right. So we move to the third one. Hearing notes in different pitches. Now, sometimes you can have the same note on different pitches. Now, you may want to sing some particular line, but your ability to be able to also project that line in different pitches is very, very essential to your good singing. Singing it on different pitches is very, very essential. We are going to do, note on different pitch, and then also we are going to, just try to do a line of a song on different pitches. So now let's try with the notes, and you also, I know you are hearing the piano on your at your hand here. Then at least you can also try the same thing as we try it out here. So yeah, that is it. So that's the note. We try to make use of 3 octaves, just like you can hear. And basically, every singer is required to be able to master 2 octaves accurately, very well. But for you to attain excellence in your performance, it's ideal moving really position you to sing adequately. All right, let's move on and to the song. We are going to be using a Yoruba song. We call it Modake. So Modake. So we'll use this song in order to demonstrate that next phase. So let's go. Láti lè gbàlà rẹ. The next thing. So, that's another aspect that every singer needs to work on. We should be able to hear that. Very, very, very important that you are able to, project it in different octaves. So you also can change, can just take a song, and then you play around with it on different, pitches, and from there, it's just a mind thing. You begin to see the improvements gradually. Um, Thank you very much, Mr. Adewale. You said you are enjoying us. Thank you very much. Um, we move on to 4. Um, this time around, we have hearing the rhythm. So we have hearing of the rhythm. So um, this time around, it has to do with your timing. Sometimes, you may not even actually have you may not have the drums or whatever working. I see a lot of singers making some mistakes. Maybe when they are singing worship song, because the drumming is not in section, or sometimes, so they messed up with the timing, because internally they cannot create a metronome. There's something we call metronome. Now, let me give us something now. I hope you can hear this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to bring it down because the tempo here is, let me put it at 55. Yeah. So this is a tempo. So Olufunmi will just get us a song on it.
There is time for everything. There is time for everything. Everything that happens in this world. There is time for everything. There is time for everything. Everything that happens in this world.
So you can hear that stuff that the metronomes keeps tapping and getting us along. So it's very important that we are able to observe that in our improvement in singing. A singer is not complete if you cannot hear rhythm very well. Either it is fast or it is slow, and whether there's any instrument or whatever, everybody needs to, to key in into that aspect of hearing the rhythm. It is very, very, very important, hearing the rhythm. If you have your questions, please, as you go along, just continue to drop it. In just few moments, we are going to get to that section. So we move on to 5. Yeah, hearing the harmonization. Hearing the harmonization. It's very important that you develop capacity to listen to harmonization. Yes, it's very important you are able to develop that capacity to listen to harmonization. Um, let's just do this exercise before I continue my talk on that. Yeah. Yeah. Now that is just the basic harmony. Basic harmony. So in that basic harmony, we just touch the basic chord, all the basic chord we have on the keyboard, the major, the minor, the diminished chord. Yeah, we call them basic triad. So sometimes you hear, as a singer, your ear must be able to identify the note that makes up that chord. You hear, your ear should be able to, to decode what actually made up that chord. Then you hear chord 5, you hear chord 2, you hear chord 2, chord 3, you hear chord 6. Each of all these, your ear not only needs to identify the chord, but also to identify the notes that makes up that chord. So it's very important that we practice, and we have other chords outside of this chord. We have seventh, we have sixth, we have ninth, and we have other chords. And when you see good singers, this guy, really singing. I mean, engaging all the techniques, singing all form of music, and the tone, the everything is there. Probably they have been exposed to different sound of the harmony that makes them to really to play well. And unfortunately, many singers, while they are singing, they don't consider the chord progression. That's why we have bad harmony today. I watch a lot of video online, and I will fold my head, will just be looking, is this music? Because the backup sometimes they are so disastrous, and you will just be asking yourself, what's actually happening with these people? Because the harmony will just upside down. We sometimes can even be with good sound system and everything, but just realize that no. And even the singer, because the singer cannot hear clear harmony, it will also affect the singer. So when you don't have a sense of balanced harmony, it affects your singing too. You are not able to ad lib very well. You are not able to, to really flow as you ought to be flowing, because you are not actually hearing the harmony as you're supposed to be hearing them. So the ear for harmony is ear that you need to develop. I'm sowing this as a seed that I think we can be able to leverage on and begin to work in that direction. When you are listening to music, don't just listen to the melody, listen also to other parts. Likewise, when you are listening to the keyboard, listen what type of keyboard is the chord is being played, so that